Welcome to Snug Notes. This is Trina. Today we're going to be doing a project tutorial. We are doing the project tutorial art display in a mini. So we have our book here. It's going to look a lot like this, if not just like this. It's got a little ribbon on the side. That's built in. And it has a light here, so you can display your art. It has Velcro here with a little pocket, so you can switch out your art. It just slides right in there, Velcroed. It's just going to have black, nice and elegant. It's going to have white paper, and then a little vinyl envelope so you can store any of your extras. It has an alligator clip that has the light. It just turns off by twisting. So this is what we're going to be making today. This ribbon is stretchy, but I think any ribbon would work fine. So let's get busy. We have black paper, and we have our chipboard, medium chipboard, already cut out to 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So let's get this covered. We're just covering our chipboard right now. No need to measure. We're cutting the corners. We just need to leave a little bit there so it can be folded in. Push those edges in, those little corners, push those in, fold it down. See that? Maybe. Okay, that's one. Get the other one done. This is a tool that you use for vinyl. You can use a bone folder, you could use a pencil, you could use a ruler, whatever you need, just to get those pressed down tight. This is the glue that I'm using. It is my favorite. Okay, so we've got these two done. Let's get a piece of black to cover that, and let's go ahead and use a new one to do that, I think. We want it to be 3 by 4. That's the 3 by 4. And this one is by 4. All right, so we'll cover the front and back with that. See, that's going to go right on there. But let's get our piece of ribbon first. I am using this ribbon. It's stretchy, but you can use whatever you want, whatever you have. I'm only using this because it looks a little more elegant. This is going to be the back. And I am going to use a little bit of fabric tack. I want it to stick down real well. I don't want it coming out. So this is going to be the back. So I'm just going to put a little bit right here. That lid back on. And I'm just going to stick it right on there. Okay. Right in the middle. And then this is going to be the front. So this glue leaves little strings, so take a little bit right down in there. Put that down. All right. Let's go ahead and put these down now. Being pretty generous here, and I'm just going to stick a little bit right here just to make sure we've got it good. Black on black. Press that down good. All right, let's do this one. Be generous with this glue. This is going to keep your ribbon down. Put a little bit around here. We still got some glue on there, but okay, so that's our front and our back. Okay, there we see that. And if we feel like we need to match these up, let's do that. Let's make them the same size. Okay. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do this part right here, and with our Velcro. All right. So I have just a generic, let me put this glue away for a second, frame that, you pick up. I don't remember where. And we are going to use the rest of our black here. And we are going to trace this. And then I want to keep this part. You can see how this part comes all the way up here. So this is just hinged here, right? So we're just going to trace this so we know exactly how big we want it. Get it right on there. I'm going to use pencil. And then we'll just put it right on right here. Trace it again. Okay. Oops. And I should have traced out the middle here. I forgot about that. So let's trace out the middle. Okay. So get whatever you have to trace, cut this out. I'm going to go ahead and cut this straight right on that line. And cut this. And if you want to go ahead and oops, go ahead and score it so you can, it's just going to flip like this. Okay. Now the one thing that my cutter is doing right now is it's leaving little fuzzies. Probably need a new blade, but we'll just kind of trim those off. Okay, and then we're going to use a ruler and an X-Acto knife and cut out the inside. So I'm just going to go from the flattest part. I don't want to do the corners. Let me turn this around. Okay, I've got some little scissors here. Let's see about cutting out that corner. You know, do the best you can. We want it to look good, but we are creating here. Okay. Now this is the inside, so the pencil lines are not going to show. And then what I want to do is go ahead and round the corners because I do want this rounded. Got this. Be ornery. Don't be ornery. There we go. this one. All right. Next thing we're going to do is get the gold behind it. I'm using this. See if this cut piece is big enough. I don't think it is. No. So we're going to have to cut another piece. This stuff is pretty thick. And y'all know how I love to measure, so let's just get this on here. It's going to show a little bit around the edges. So I think this is good. We got it about a little less than 3. And we got here. Let's go ahead and do these corners the same size. Perfect. Got extra there. All right, so the next thing we need to do is glue this down, and we're going to glue a little envelope. Here's my envelope. Remember, I got a whole bunch of these. I got a box full of these, so this is our way we're going to use them. This is too big, so we're just going to trim this down so that it fits on there. And this side has the edge. Your papers can get about that far in, so when we glue it, I might leave a little bit more on this side. Okay, so we'll just cut this. That looks good. And we're going to use some of this tape. It's a double-sided tape. It's very thin. We'll put a little bit of this down, just close to this edge as possible. Take these off, and then we'll put the other 2 sides down. Maybe, if I can get it off. If you don't have a frame already, you can make one. Just make yourself a little template. Something that'll fit on your 3x4 mini or whatever size notebook you're making. It doesn't have to be 3x4. I just like the little minis, so that's what I specialize in. Okay, let's get these off. One more. Okay, remember I wanted a little bit more on this side because this is where the painting goes in. say our painting is this, okay? When we open this up, see how it doesn't go all the way to the edge because it can't because of the fold. So this way we have it right where we want it. Do you see that? We're going to leave this open so you can swap it out, have fun, make your own, put it in there. Let's glue this down on here though. Now we need to put on our Velcro so that keeps it shut. I have these little tiny Velcros. I've used them all. They're really good. One side is clear. So I like to take it with the stickies on the back, right? Go ahead and stick it on its partner there. And then go ahead and stick it where you want it. So I'm going to try and stick it right here because I don't want it showing. I don't want it showing in the window. So since they're together, you can just put it down and then it's going to stick right where you want it to, okay? So there it is. And you can't, it's a clear one. This is not clear, but this one's clear. So when you open it, you don't really see it, okay? Get rid of my trash. Okay, so we're ready to stick this on our notebook. Okay, so we're going to stick it right in the middle. Now notice on this one, I was a little worried that it would cut into this. So when I cinched it, I just opened it and it still didn't quite reach it. It was close, but it didn't quite reach it. So we're going to do that again. So we'll just stick this right in the middle, just like we did on the other one. Let's glue that down. Okay, I'm going to use a black cinch because my paper's black. I think it'll just make it look better. You could use gold. I am not going to. I've already got my black cut, so I'm going to use the black. And I have blank paper already cut. I've got 40 sheets of this. So we're going to cinch this and cinch this, and then we'll put on our alligator clip. So sorry about that, I did not have my cinch here, but we're ready now. Okay, this is note card paper, so it's pretty thick. This is 3 by 4, so you need to stick it between the 4 and 4 on your cinch. You're saying, what are you doing, Trina? Well, I forgot to do my envelope, so I'm going to get that in there. That way you can keep extra paintings in the back, extra stickers, extra goodies. Now, the paintings that I have here, I have several little ones here. They all fit in here. I just got these off of the internet. I just printed them off and put them on like another piece of paper. I glued them to another piece of paper so that it's just a little bit thicker. So there we see the Mona Lisa. Got this one and this one. It could be artwork that you paint and put in there. Artwork that your grandkids paint and put in there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cinch this, but I'm going to open it up. I'm going to stick it in here, and it's between 4 1/4 and 4 1/4. Got to stand up for that. It's pretty thick. And then this is the back, okay? And it flips around. So you need to cinch on the inside. It's at 4 1/4. All right. These have to be flush with the back of your cinch. I like to stand up and give it all my strength. Okay, so there's the front of ours. And here's our little vinyl envelope. Let's go ahead and put these other ones in there so they have something else. And then I also have the Art Lovers sticker book. We got a ton of stickers in here, so I might just look for a couple to stick in. Just to put it in for fun. If you want to see, this tells what it is, Girl with Dogs, and we could cut that out. This was an oil on canvas. So if you want to, since it's sticker too, you can go ahead and put this down. If you can get that sticker off. There we go. Okay. So maybe we'll go do a few more. Let's see. We got, let's find something else in here. Here's a circular one. That looks cute. Okay, you see that? So that was our first one, and we put that one in there. Should we get one more? How about got a garden one here. Kind of felt like there was more than one page there. Let's cut this out. Okay. So fill it up with your own paintings, fill it up with someone else's paintings. Use a sticker book, an art sticker book. Okay, the next thing we're going to look at is our alligator clip. It has two of the clips, and then this part's bendy. It comes straight. I happen to bend it this way. This is how I want it. So I'm going to stick it onto the back of this. Just clip it right on there. See that? And let's get a little light. I went ahead and got a little jump ring, put it on the light. It's a twist light. The more you twist it, the brighter it is. Then it goes off. And then just put that in your alligator clip. So you can have it further back, you can have it further forward. You can have it on display. You can have their artwork on display, or you can do your artwork. Draw something there and have it on display. Then just twists to turn off. I just made the ribbon so that it just folds in half. This ribbon is not conclusive to a bow. All right, so there we go. There is our art on display. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.